So a lot of you ask, are India inks safe for your airbrush? I'm going to answer that for you right now.
I know the sign was given, it's in the way you move.
As you all know, I am a stickler for a clean airbrush. And I also use my India ink airbrush set for almost all of my paintings. So those two worlds coming together, I can definitely explain why the India inks are not only safe for your airbrush, but they're safer than anything else you can put in there. Okay, so I have my Extreme Patriot Arrow, my beloved custom airbrush from Badger. And what I'm going to do is take my dark mixture and I'm going to load it with some dark mixture, right? Get that in there nice and good and cover up there. Thank God that's not a piece of artwork because that would have been terrible, so no problem. So we go ahead and put our top on and we're just gonna go ahead, little bonus action here. You get to watch me do some dagger strokes, both directions, and some dots. Fading lines. We'll do some lowercase l's. These are things that I do to get warmed up and to give me greater control. As you can see, the more I do of these, the better they are. So more importantly than just dagger strokes is basically just a side to side. You see that? Just a side to side, because that's what you're going to be doing most of, more than a dagger stroke. So we'll do some more dots. Real close, real tiny, real much bigger, more straight lines, more L's. So do these every day and you'll get better at the airbrush. Okay, so now what we're going to do, I'm going to show you how easy I clean up the airbrush. You're going to be surprised, not really because I talked about it earlier in this video. So the first thing we're going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and dump out the residual dark mixture. Right, once that's done, I always have my water with me, as you see right there, and eyedropper. And what I'm going to do, that's why you never have artwork near your cleaning area, you know, when you clean. So this is just regular water, and I'm just going to spray that out. Now the paper towels I use are Viva, and as you can see I can use them over several days. They're almost like a rag. They're really fantastic. So what I do at this point is I just go ahead and I just go ahead and clean out the inside of the cup. Once that is done, you're just going to be surprised how easy this is. I'm going to go ahead and remove the airbrush needle. What I like to do is just put it in water, and then I'll just go ahead from the bottom and clean it. If there's any tip dry, you can see it right there if there is, and you just with your fingernail pull that up. Always go from the back forward because you'll get stabbed and you don't want to get stabbed. So here we are. So we're at the next stage. Let's see if I can zoom out just a little bit. Isn't that much easier? Yes, it is, Tim. Okay, so now these Q-tips or cotton swabs are from CVS. They're their CVS brand. They're really fantastic because they don't shed. You don't want to get good quality Q-tips because those are the ones that, are nice and soft and fuzzy. These don't shed. And as you see, I'm not going to go crazy. But look at all that. I got a lot. I'm going to dip this into water as well. And I'm going to go ahead and you see I get a lot less paint or ink in there. And look at that. Now what I do is I'll go ahead, before I put the needle back in, I'll go ahead and put more water. And I'll spray that out. And when you spray that out, you'll see that the inside of your airbrush is totally clean. I don't know if I could get an angle, but it is totally clean in there. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take our needle and we're just going to put that right through, tighten it up. You are all set. Once that's done, I go ahead, put some more water in there, spray it out. That's simple. So I really hope that I dispelled that myth, that wicked myth, that India inks are bad for your airbrush. Not only are they not bad for your airbrush, but they're safer than anything else you can put through it. Now the trick with anything when you're cleaning your airbrush, always remember, clean it right away. Don't leave it off to the side. That's just laziness. Go ahead, clean it right away, and your airbrush will thank you, and you'll create paintings and more paintings with better detail. So make sure you clean your airbrush right away. Don't forget, Wednesday nights on this channel, 9:30 Eastern Daylight Time, 2 hours of me painting and you asking questions. You can't beat that. It's totally free. I hope you have a great week. Take care of yourselves.
I know the sign was